The man who ruined my wedding? On purpose, Reddit. Buckle up. Today's story is about a bride who swears her wedding was ruined by someone she trusted. And the worst part, she thinks he did it intentionally. Let's get into it. I'm the bride in this story, and like most brides, I had every detail of my wedding planned. Dress, perfect. Venue, perfect. Timeline, locked. But there was one person who made planning difficult. My fiancé's best man, Kyle. Kyle is the type of guy who always needs to be the center of attention. The loudest laugh. The boldest stories. The look at me type. But he, my fiancé's closest friend, so I bit my tongue. The issues started small. Kyle complained about his suit. Then he complained about the schedule. Then he complained about the rehearsal dinner. At one point, he even said, "This wedding is too boring. We need something memorable." I just laughed it off. I shouldn't have. Fast forward to the big day. Everything looked beautiful. Guests were arriving. I was trying not to cry from excitement, but then my bridesmaid rushed in, out of breath, and said, "You're not gonna believe what Kyle is wearing." I froze. Because Kyle was supposed to wear a black suit, like every other groomsman. Kyle walked into the ceremony wearing a bright white suit. Bright white. At a wedding. When the bride is wearing white? People gasped. And he just smirked. He actually said, "Don't worry, I won't outshine you." I knew then. This wasn't a mistake. If you think the suit was the worst part, no. It gets worse. His best man speech was a disaster. He made inappropriate jokes. He talked for way too long. He even brought up my fiancé's past relationships, including an ex who was at the wedding. People were uncomfortable. I wanted to crawl under the table. But there was one moment that completely broke me. During our first dance, Kyle stepped onto the dance floor, right in the middle, and started dancing next to us like it was some joke. Our photographer had to crop him out of most of the pictures. Our entire moment was ruined. After the honeymoon, I told my husband I didn't want Kyle around anymore. He thinks I'm overreacting, he says. That's just how Kyle is. But I can't shake the feeling that Kyle tried to sabotage my wedding on purpose. So, Reddit, I need to know. Am I overreacting? Or was he trying to make my wedding about him? AITA. Subscribe and like at screenstories-Z8X.